Hi everyone, we are looking at lesson 2, which is dividing fractions. All right, one thing that you need to know is the word reciprocal. And the reciprocal is when two fractions have a product of 1. Product meaning multiplication. So for instance, if I have 1/2, the only way that I can get 1 is to flip it over and have 2 over 1, and 2 over 2 equals 1. So to find the reciprocal of a fraction, you just go ahead and you flip it over. So for instance, if I had 2/7, its reciprocal is 7/2. Now what if we have a whole number like 5? Well, every whole number, you can make it into a fraction by just putting it over 1. And then you can go ahead and flip it, take its reciprocal, and its reciprocal is 1/5. So even with a whole number, you can go ahead and take the reciprocal. Now, that's important to know when we start dividing with fractions, because we use a process called same, change, oh no, there keeps wanting to pull down the drop-down menu, change, and flip. So same, change, flip. Same, change, flip. So what that means is, for instance, if we have 3/4 divided by, make these dots a little bit bigger, there you go, divided by 5/12, what we are going to do is we're going to keep the first fraction the same. We're going to change our division to multiplication, and then we're going to flip it over the second fraction only, take its reciprocal, and then we are going to go ahead and use our multiplication rules that we've already learned. And we can cross cancel. They're both divisible by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 12 divided by 4 is 3. And then we just go ahead and we go 3 times 3 is 9. 1 times 5 is 5. And then we can take that improper fraction to a mixed number by dividing. You can pull out 1. That is 5, and you have 4 left over, so 4/5. So we end up with 1 4/5. All right, now to prove to you that the same change flip method works, I can do it with whole numbers. Everyone knows that 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Well, I just told you before, you can always make your whole numbers into fractions. So if I use my same change flip, I keep this the same, change it to multiplication, and this is really 2 over 1, so when I flip it, it's 1/2. Then all I have to do is 8 times 1 is 8, 1 times 2 is 2, and then you would do 8 divided by 2 equals 4. So it even works, the same change flip even works with whole numbers. Okay, so let's do another example. How about we do 4 divided by 3/4. Okay, so we keep the first fraction the same. I'm going to put it into a fraction. Change, and then we're going to flip, and then we multiply, and we end up with 16/3. And then I go ahead and I take my 16 divided by 3. I get 5, that's 15, and I have 1 left over. So I end up with 5 1/3. And that is how you divide fractions. So if you missed class today, go ahead and go to page 56 and do problems 9 through 12 that are about halfway down the page, and you can email those to me as your exit ticket. And then, of course, you can go to the PowerPoint slide that is on modules and go to the last slide, and that gives you your assignments for the day. Have a good one.